Scorpio. How are you, gorgeous people? This is Debs, and this is your reading for mid-June 2025. Now, I have tried to sort out the audio. I'm hoping it's a little bit louder for you than usual. Let me know. Now, Scorps, a really funny vision came through for you guys. I saw a guy in quite a smart black car whiz into a street where there was no parking left. And he thought, okay, oh gosh, I've just got to park somewhere because I need to pick this up and then I'm gone. He took a look around, no one was looking, and he thought, okay, I'm going to sort of park double, put the indicators on, I'm just going to be 5 minutes, nobody's going to notice, I'm going to be off before anyone turns up, right? So he locked the car, took a look around, stuck his sunglasses on and thought, right, okay, 5 minutes. As he rounded the corner, a female traffic warden said, sir, I've just noticed that you've double parked. You can't do that. I'm going to have to give you a ticket. And he pleaded with her and said, look, it's an emergency. I'm literally going to be 3 minutes. Please, 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 just give me 3 minutes. And he looked at her over his sunglasses and said, come on, come on, come on. Do I look like the sort of guy who's going to cause you problems? And she smirked and said, okay, sir, 3 minutes. She said, I'm going to stand by your car. If you're not back in 3 minutes, you're going to get a ticket. He said, okay. Off he went, running down High Street. By the time he came back, it was about 6 minutes. And she was there tutting, pointing at her watch. But he smiled at her and said, look, I know I was gone for a little tiny bit longer than I wanted to have been gone for, but these are for you. And from around his back, he pulled this bouquet of flowers. And she felt completely disarmed. She smiled at him and said, okay, but don't do that again. He said, no, I won't. And that's how the vision ended. So guys, I don't know where that came from. I don't even know whether subconsciously it might have come out of a film or a book, or I don't know. But the message is very clear, Scorpio. Somebody's going to disarm you, or somebody's not going to do something the right way, but it's going to actually benefit you in the end. Michael's saying just get into the reading. Okay, let's just get into the reading. All right. All the decks are listed, guys. This is the Melancholic Tarot. Okay, here we go. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Scorpios? Thank you for joining us, Archangel Michael. Let's get into this for my Scorpios. You may be dealing with somebody very charming, or you may be feeling somebody trying to get away with something, but the result is somehow going to benefit you. Okay, Scorpio? I'm getting a light-hearted energy, guys. We will see. Okay. 5 of Swords. I'm just imagining this could be the guy that's sort of, you know, thinking to himself, okay, gosh, right, I've got like 3 minutes. I've got 3 minutes. All right. Somebody could be messaging you simply to say there's going to be a delay, Scorpio. You could be waiting for somebody to do something very important, or you could be waiting for somebody to turn up. Although I think this is obviously a bit more of a bigger deal, okay? The Tower, yeah. Scorpio, somebody is going to say to you, I'm really sorry, but it's going to be a little bit longer. Or Scorpio, you may feel a bit annoyed, believing that this person's trying to get away with something. You might have expected a particular result, but now they may be sort of pushing the goalposts somehow. In the past, 2 of Swords. You may have said no to something in the past, or no to this person. No, I'm sorry, this isn't good for me, or I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. No. Okay. After that time, Scorps, Queen of Cups. This could be you. Very loving, warm and compassionate, kind-hearted. Scorps, I don't know whether or not you feel that somebody might have simply wanted to take advantage. We will see in your thoughts. Four of Swords, you're waiting. Somebody's telling you there's going to be a delay. It's a tower moment for you and you are there waiting. Okay. So I don't think this is somebody saying, sorry, I'm going to be an hour late for dinner. I think this is a little bit more of a complicated situation. You could, for instance, Scorpio, be waiting for somebody to finalize a divorce. Not finalized. You could be waiting for somebody to leave their partner to be with you. It's going to be another 6 months. But I do feel, Scorpio, this is going to work out for you in the end. Let's just carry on. In the immediate future, Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting quite a long time, my Scorps. You may, in the immediate future, be looking back thinking, how much longer do I need to wait? In your fears, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, interesting. Fearing that somebody's not going to want to leave behind quite a lot of money. So this could be Scorpio waiting for somebody to divorce, afraid they're going to make every excuse in the book to not divorce because they're afraid of losing money. In their energy is the Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio, they're trying to work something out so they can be with you. I think you're sitting in pre-Empress energy. I think this person's thinking of you. In your hopes, the Lovers, hoping this person makes the right choice, or you could be hoping Scorpio to be with a Gemini, straight up. The outcome, the Sun. Wow. Scorpio, you're going to get your wish. It's all going to go your way. But there may be a little bit of a bump in the road. And I don't know why I said that. There may be a connection here with the Pisces. There might be a bump in the road, Scorpio, that you're going to have to manage. But it's going to work out if you can be a little bit more patient. Clarification for you, the Moon. You're sat in fear, Scorpio. Cancerian energy there. You're sat in fear that this is not going to work out. This person's just making excuses. And you're worried, Scorpio, because they love you. But you may know this person to be very charming. They could charm the bees off the trees. This is someone who's very good with their words. But I do feel, Scorpio, if you're thinking about this person sat in the Knight of Cups, you know they love you. You know deep down they're not trying to mess you around. They may be just needing to line things up. It might be taking a little bit longer than you would have thought. So in this person's energy, Scorps, we have the Five of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords. I think this person is having issues with an air sign queen. Now that could be anyone. This could, of course, Scorpio, be a same-sex connection for some of you, right? This Queen of Swords could be the person you want to be with. They want to be single. They want to be with you, but they're having to sort of fight their way out of a situation that's been difficult. The way I'm going to read it is, for this particular period of time, I'm going to read it, Scorpio, with you sat in the Queen of Cups, okay? Waiting for a masculine to get out of a relationship that's long-term, because I feel that's the biggest message coming through. But if you're in a same-sex connection, guys, take it as it resonates, okay? Underneath the deck, okay, Four of Pentacles. Scorpio, you're there trying desperately to hang on to this. You don't want to let this person go. You love this person. Page of Pentacles, you could be waiting for them to sign a contract. You could feel as if they're having to think about a child or children. Six of Pentacles, I think you're waiting for them to divorce. We've got someone there thinking about giving something to a child. Yeah, I think There's either issues with a child or children, Scorpio, or this is someone who is battling their way out of a marriage, but it's not easy. And I know it's very frustrating if you're in the situation, you're waiting for the phone to ring. Every time you see this person, you may ask the question. Some things just take a little bit longer. I don't think this person's trying to deceive you. I don't think this person's planning on staying married. But I do think they're having issues getting out of this, okay? All right, guys. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what is the energy of the Page of Swords and the Tower? There's going to be a delay, Scorpio. This person's going to say, you've just got to wait a little bit longer, I feel. Yes, Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is actually doing some work here, farmer, right? He's preparing the ground. He's making sure that everything is signed and sealed, right? I's are dotted, T's are crossed before he moves forward with you. I think this is someone who just wants a clean break. He doesn't want this to be messy. He doesn't want things to be elusive between the two of you. So he's being honest with you and basically is saying, look, I'm on the case. I am getting out of this, but you're just going to have to be a little bit more patient. What is your reaction? I don't think you're going to be very happy. Yeah, this is a bit of a shock for you. Yeah, I mean, Four of Cups is, oh, great. I don't know, Scorps, you may even have planned on going on holiday together. You've got someone here sitting underneath a cherry tree in a beautiful lakeside setting with a chair next to them, but your person hasn't arrived, right? Yeah, it may be that they can't be with you on this holiday. You may have planned a break and you're thinking, okay, they're cancelling because they've got issues with their partner. Five of Cups. You're sort of sitting there by yourself, Scorpio, thinking, oh, I don't know if this person is going to be able to move forward with me. What are you dreaming of? You're dreaming of the Wheel of Destiny. Scorpio, you just want to move into a new cycle with this person and for the two of you to roll off into the sunset together, right? Yep. Judgment. Yes. You're waiting for this person to make a serious judgment call in order for you two to be together. Sag energy for some of you. In the past, Two of Swords, I think, Scorpio, they may have said to you they cannot get out of a long-term relationship. You may have blocked them and been very firm about that. No, I'm absolutely not being the other woman, right? Yeah. But you sound really stressed about this because you really wanted to be with this person. This was your person. This was your person. Justice, Libra energy. You may have said no, not until you're divorced. No, not until... I'm hearing this is morally right. Okay. Nine of Cups. Yeah. You wanted this to be a balanced connection. You were absolutely not wanting to indulge this person. I think you walked away from them. After that time, Scorpio, with the Queen of Cups. What happened after that time? Page of Wands. Okay. There could have been issues with a younger fire sign or a child, or there was good news. Let's have a look. Strength. I think, Scorpio, you stood your ground. I think with the Page of Wands, you may have got angry with this person. Could have been a Leo. You may have said to them, I'm holding back until you actually leave. Okay. Ace of Swords, yeah. You knew the truth. You knew this person was planning on getting out of this connection, but you were absolutely not going to be remaining in a third-party situation. You cut free of your other connection and we can move forward. That's what you said. Guys. Three of Swords. But you were quietly feeling heartbroken, believing that this person would never leave, believing this person would stay in the connection they were in for financial stability. I think, Scorpio, with the Four of Swords, you're waiting. This person sending you a difficult message of truth, which is a Tower moment for you, Scorpio, Aries energy. I'm really sorry. It's going to be a little bit longer. What are you thinking about? The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, what you're thinking about is they're trying to sort out the finances. They are trying to sort out the financial implications of them leaving. Okay, yes, this person is taking action, Emperor. They are stepping up. They are doing the right thing. I've just got to wait. It may be that you're getting impatient, Scorpio, but what else can you do? You love this person. They love you. These things happen. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're hoping at a distance, Scorpio, that your ships are going to come in, which is going to bring about change. Beautiful, guys. So in the immediate future, we have you thinking to yourself, well, I've been waiting quite a long time. Seven of Pentacles. This person, I think, is arguing with a Queen of Swords who is believing that they're just about to run out the door. This Queen of Swords feels that their partner is sabotaging this connection, which of course they are, or they plan to. So unless, of course, you're wanting to be with a Queen of Swords, in which case this woman's just trying to get out of this marriage, this is someone that your partner that you want to be with is having to deal with. She's very cold. She could be a little bit calculating. She could be causing problems for your partner because in the nicest sense, Scorpio, if this is someone that your partner's leaving to be with you, she's not going to be very happy, right? So Archangel Michael, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Do we have any timing for my Scorpio? Thank you, Michael. 21st of July, very specific date. Okay. He's pointing forward. 21st of July to, how odd, the 12th and 13th of October. Let's have a look at this person's energy, person you want to be with, right? Temperance. They may be having issues with a Sagittarian, or they could be a Sagittarian. Ace of Pentacles. I think they are trying to do things step by step. They may be gathering together a lump sum of money. They may be talking to somebody here about moving out, leaving. They are waiting to be with you. Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. I want to leave to be with Scorpio, but I've just got to bide my time because this Queen of Swords is not happy. What else are they thinking about? They've got to juggle money. They've got to juggle money. They've got a lot on their plate. There could be children in the mix as well. Financial issues. Maybe their partner just doesn't want to let them go. This is a challenge. What are they considering here? How long are you going to wait? The Death card, Scorpio. How long are you going to wait before you walk away and detach? I think they know, Scorpio, you've been waiting a long time. What do they want with my Scorps? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Oh, Scorpio. Their love for you runs deep. I'm getting all these love songs coming through. What is that song? Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. God, is that a really old song by Paul Young? Gosh. All right. The Hangman. They feel a little bit stuck. This is someone who does feel as if they've been sacrificing. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. So we've got Pisces and Cancer, strong water sign. This person could be linked to a Pisces or a Cancerian, or they could be a Pisces or a Cancerian. They're just waiting to go. It's as if, Scorpio, it's been one thing after the other. There's this issue, then that problem, and then somebody's not happy, and then someone rings about money, or they've got a massive bill that they have to take care of. It's almost as if they feel, whenever they believe it's the right time to say, okay, I'm moving out, this is it, right, to their partner, something happens which causes them to have to stay and sort it out. Yeah. Oh, the Hermit and the Devil. Okay, oh gosh. You may be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancerian. Whoever this person is, they feel stuck in a rather toxic situation. It's as if when they break free of something that's confining them or causing them a problem, there's another problem. And once they sort that out, there's another issue. It's as if they feel it's never ending. They just want to end the cycle they've been in to be with you, but it's as if this person's sort of flinging their hands in the air saying, Scorps, I'm doing my best, but this really is causing a problem, right? Or it's one thing after the other. The World. They just want to close out the cycle that's been toxic to be with you. What are you saying to them? Eight of Swords. Scorps, you may be saying to this person, look, I've been doing a lot of thinking and, you know, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting here. How long is it going to take for you to get out of this? Scorpio, you may be apologizing even to this person for putting pressure on them, but you may be saying, look, maybe we should walk away from this. What else are you saying to them? Five of Wands, because this is just becoming difficult. Your person may be dealing with a family issue, people that are arguing, problems with their children, I don't know. You're in your head, King of Swords, yeah, you're in your head. You may want to ask them, have they even started legal proceedings yet? Or you may say to them, I'm really sorry, but I'm conflicted as to whether or not you're just trying to be a bit strategic here because nothing seems to be moving. Right? I'm waiting, waiting, waiting. Five of Pentacles, missing you, wanting to be with you, feeling left out in the cold. Are you actually really wanting to close the cycle out? They do want to be with you, Scorps. I don't think they're messing you around. I'm hearing they want you to understand their situation and put yourself in their shoes. If you were in their shoes, then you would understand why this is so difficult. Okay. Ten of Wands. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Six of Cups, Nine of Wands. Scorpio, you've been waiting a long time to be with this person. You want to grow old with this person. You feel this is your soulmate. But with the Nine of Wands, it's as if, is it going to be another 6 months? Is it going to be another year? I don't know. You've reached the Ten of Wands. It's almost as if you're getting to the point where you just want to give up the ghost and just walk away from this. But Scorpio, I think you're very, very close to being with this person. They're just asking for just a little bit more time. I really genuinely don't feel they're messing you around. What's the energy between you two? King of Cups. There's a lot of love between you two. I mean, guys, King and Queen of Cups, right? You're in love. It's completely mutual. but I think this person has a massive issue with someone they're with. Now, Scorps, what you're fearing is that they are going to remain in the Ten of Pentacles. I don't think they will. To be really honest, I don't. What you're hoping is that they make the right choice and you can move out of a lover situation into a proper commitment. The final card is the Sun. So Scorpio, this is looking really optimistic. Let's have a look at the Sun. Six of Wands, Scorpio. You will achieve your happiness. You'll be able to run off into the sunset with this person. You'll be able to sit on the beach with a margarita holding hands. It will happen. Okay, it will. Yeah, Four of Wands. There's going to be a lot of celebration. It may be Scorpio. They say to you, all right, I've had enough. I've gone to see a lawyer and said it's all in the lawyer's hands. I'm moving out next week. Right, let's rent a lovely little property together. Or maybe I could move in with you for a while until we find somewhere else to live. Scorpio, this is wonderful news, guys. Oh, wow. Could this get any better? Two of Cups. This person's in love with you. I'm hearing they have been for a very long time, but they had a lot of problems to deal with. Where does this person see this going with Scorpio in the future? Where is this leading? Wow. Taurian energy. You guys could actually get married. You guys could get hitched. This is a deeply spiritual connection. How does this person see my Scorpios? You're basically their Empress, Scorpio. This could be a deep soul connection, or even you may feel this person's your true divine twin, Emperor, Empress. Where this is leading Scorpio is into a beautiful, stable, serious relationship that could lead to marriage. Oh my goodness. Scorpio. Unbelievable reading. I mean, Ten of Cups. Sorry, I'm just a bit blown away. Ten of Cups, Scorpio. I mean, Six of Wands, victory and success, the Sun. Four of Wands, Two of Cups, the Hierophant and the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. Scorpio, you're going to be sitting in so much happiness, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. And I really don't want to pull any more cards because this is such a beautiful reading. I mean, wow. All right, let's pull a couple of final cards. The Star, Scorpio. This is healing. This is a dream come true. You may have wished for this person to leave the situation to be with you. You may have wished on a star. But Scorpio, I feel that you're simply going to understand it's going to be another few months whilst this person sorts out the details, and then they may literally turn up with a suitcase and say, okay, I've left. I just want to go on holiday with you for a couple of weeks. Let's just get away for a couple of weeks and we can sort out the details later. I think it's going to happen as fast as that. I think this person's desperately wanting out of this. They may even suggest to you, Scorpio, later on that you move to a completely different area. This is almost someone desperate for a massive life change, not just being with a different person, but a massive lifestyle change. That's what I feel. And you're going with them, Scorps. Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. Yep. Wow, guys. Scorpio, I don't think you've got anything to worry about, people. The Magician. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, you have manifested this beautiful relationship. This does feel meant to be. There's a lot of divine intervention, I feel, connected to this situation. It might be your person was involved in a very cold partnership for a long time. Issues with children, issues with money. There could have been distance between the two of you. But I think this person's going to sort out the final issue and then ring you and say to you, I'm on my way. And that's going to be that. Okay? So guys, hang on in there. It is going to work out. And let me know if you feel this is your story. So my Scorps, I am going to leave it there. Take care of yourselves. And of course, I'm sending love and light your way. And many blessings, Scorpio. Bye now.